Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think we're going to be seeing an awful lot of the player Pedro Neto, because he's so quick and agile, and his ability to twist and turn at top speed really does give him the edge in those crowded areas. I think he'll be his team's go-to guy when they're looking to counter too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Pedro Neto. Muscular approach does pay off here. Senesi. Adams. Pedro Neto.
Caicedo. Cucurella. Caicedo. Cucurella. Caicedo. Fernandez.
And here's Neto. An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Senesi looks to the other side. Caicedo, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. No way through, so back it comes. There's the shot! And one more try! Well, they've certainly started on the front foot here. Already shots raining in.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Scott. Adams, out to the right, now it's Cook. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Caicedo. Chalobah.
Sanchez sends that a long way. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Now it's Tavernier. And it's Adams. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Fofana.
Caicedo.
Oh, can he get onto this? Cuts out the pass. Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen. So, what can they make of this? Garnacho. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Trofair with the clearance. Out for a throw. Fernandez. It's run loose here. He's in here. Can he find the finish? And it's a goal! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Senesi. Truffert.
That has been knocked clear. And here's Tavernier. And it's Adams. Is there any support? Brooks! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And here's the chance to counter. He's through here. And that's an excellent interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gusto makes the interception. Fofana.
Chalobah.
Chalobah, gently done.
Caicedo.
Garnacho. Cucurella picks it up now. He's in a good position here. And a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Truffert clears it away. Gusto puts a cross in. Gusto has played it long. And it's played forward. And here's Garnacho.
And it's Caicedo.
Now it's Garnacho. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. And they get themselves in front.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Senesi. Scott. Caicedo. James. Fernandez. Caicedo. It's just beyond his reach. Great defending, strong and determined. Adams. And here's Evan Nielsen. Fernandez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now Garnacho! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Adams. That's really well manoeuvred. Tavernier. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Fernandez. Senesi gets over and intercepts. Adams. Brooks. Pedro Neto. Clipped into space. Adams. Senesi forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. Great ball if he can get there. And he's there to get it away. And there's green grass ahead of him. Calmly anticipates. And that is as far as they're going to go. Spread out to the left. They get a throw in. James. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Garnacho tries a cross. And here's Fernandez, and he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Scott shifted upfield. Truffert. That's a cute ball. And it's gone back to the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pedro Neto. Nice physical challenge. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And that's been won straight back. And he's on a charge. He is just caressing the ball. Cucurella with the clearance. And it's Tavernier. Fofana gets it clear. That's good play. Adams. Nice control. Takes a shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Garnacho puts the ball in.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a begging.
And here's Fernandez. James knocks it out wide. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Scott. Tavernier. Adams.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pedro Neto looking for a runner. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That'll be a corner. And it's been taken short. Scott. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Scott. Adams, forwards and with intent. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And here's Garnacho. And it's Caicedo. Cook. And they can counter here. Scott. And here's Tavernier. Oh, good spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Chalobah aim forwards. Scott. Brooks. Truffert. Chance to... Diving header! He has done it! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a decision to make and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
James. Done delicately. Can he latch on to this? Adams. Trufair. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Out to the left it goes. And it's Tavernier. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Well, they could break here. Garnacho. Cucurella. Brooks does well to get it back. Driving forward. Over to the left. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Cook. Scott. Adams. Spread out to the left. And it's Tavernier. Out to the left it goes. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And that's been repelled. Over to the left. He can get that clear. That's the throw. James. Fofana. That's really well manoeuvred. Adams. Brooks. Oh, good ball! Cucurella. Garnacho. Caicedo. And it's played forward. Tavernier. Senesi, gently done. Trufair. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Moved on forwards. Gusto. Short changes him with that pass. Trufair. Adams. Senesi forwards and with intent. Scott. Cook.
Brooks really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Fofana. James. And it's played forward. Garnacho looks to get on the end of this. And it's Tavernier. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Garnacho. Showing good feet. And here's Garnacho. Hoisted in. Truffert can get it clear. Cook. Caicedo, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Neto. Shot a goal! The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Pedro Neto! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Into the lead once more. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cook. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's in plenty of space here. Fernandez. Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
A header! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Aim forwards. Adams. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Cook. Eva Nilsson. Tries to get it clear. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Moved on forwards. Now it's Garnacho. Oh, such a clever touch. Cucurella puts the ball in. Ball is over the line. Cook. Now it's Brooks. Oh, that's neat. Played into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Defending of the desperate variety. Garnacho. Cucurella. Can he get onto this? And he's managed to get free. Garnacho. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's dealt with that well. James. And it's Gusto. Wins the duel this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's played forward. Cook. Always onto this. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Now to play for a throw. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Brooks did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Truffert. Tavernier. Eva Nielsen. Cook. He's found the way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Cucurella. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Lovely bit of skill. Cucurella. And here's Fernandez. Tries a measured ball. Clears it away. And here's Neto. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes. He's having a shot! And that was very necessary. Cucurella. Garnacho. Lovely feet. Garnacho. Very nicely done. Fernandez. Oh, what a... And a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pedro Neto plays it short. Cleared without complication. Garnacho. He's shifting through the gears here. Garnacho. Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's really well manoeuvred. We've reached half-time.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Here we go again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of this.
Can he finish? And another try! They've scored!
I can watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pedro Neto. Now it's Garnacho. Caicedo. Well read, and the danger is averted. Trufer. Senesi. Adli. Brooks. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Fofana, James, Chalobah, Caicedo, Garnacho, Caicedo played out to the left flank, tries to get it clear. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Adams. Trufer. Oh, that's nice. Adli. Spread out to the left.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Scott. Adli. Scott. Cook. And here's Evan Nielsen! Nicely intercepted. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's surging through. And just the keeper to big great chance! He's got a goal! And they're back in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Truffert. Senesi. Adams. Fofana. James. Gusto. Fofana. That's been drilled forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Do have a chance to counter here. And it's Truffert. Nice looking ball. Now it's a big chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cook. Scott. Adams. Senesi. Truffert. Truffert going full tilt down the left. And here's Evan Nielsen. Brooks. Oh, it's come loose. Cucurella. Chalobah. Garnacho. Fernandez. Pedro Neto succumbs to the pressure. Adams with the foul. Garnacho looking to run onto it. Throw in. Now who's going to be first to this? Garnacho. Cucurella, and that's aimed into the middle. Truffert. Adley. And here's Evan Nielsen. Ball's played through. That's a throw. Fofana. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Brooks. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! Good effort first time.
Pedro Neto really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Turns and goes back. He's found some space. Goes for a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Senesi. Adley. Evan Nielsen. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And it's Adams. Proves too strong. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cook wins the duel this time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedro Neto does really well to win the ball there. And it's Fernandes. Caicedo. And there's the shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Senesi, gently done. Adli. Truffert chasing after it. Adams. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Cucurella. Caicedo. Fernandes. Moved on forwards. Garnacho delivers the ball. Scott. Cook aim forwards. Brooks has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Adams. Brooks. That has found him in acres of space. And the shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Chalobah shifted upfield. And it's been given away. Back into the middle. Pedro Neto. Evan Nielsen is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Senesi. And it's played forward. Adli. Played out to the right. Cook looking to hit the byline here. That's very neat. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And that is out of play. Kluivert providing an outlet on that flank.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on tugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Gusto forwards and with intent. And he's away. Pedro Neto! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Senesi. Not much subtlety about that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's played forward. Adley. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's a nicely weighted pass. The referee has given a corner. Cook, who's short, and it's Truffert. Now it's Cook. A chance to play it in. Garnacho. James. Adams. Cliverts. James. Chalobah. Fernandez. Chalobah. Caicedo. And it's Fernandez. Garnacho. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Eva Nielsen. Cook. Senesi. Adams. Oh, that's a nice ball. Truffert. And he welcomes it in. And it's Adams. Oh, that is a good... Tries a shot! That's a half-decent try.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Chalobah shifted upfield. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Caicedo. Chalobah aim forwards. James. Quality ball. Now that's well seen too. Scott. Senesi, gently done. Adley is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Fofana, and he goes cross-field. Decent progress down the left. Fernandez. Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. Ball driven towards the far post. He's cut it out. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Eva Nielsen. And here's Adley. Cook. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Scott. It's a goal kick. Garnacho, it's an imaginative pass. Garnacho. That's a good run down the left. Cucurella. Truffert. Adley. Moved on forwards. And here's Eva Nielsen. Kluivert, played out towards the right wing. Cook, back when it goes. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Danger averted for now. Adams. Truffert goes on a charge down the left. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Kluivert, can he deliver? Back in once more. Chalobah attempts a clearance. Fernandez. James. And it's Adley. Chance here to counter. Brooks have it back and can go again. Garnacho. James. Fofana goes forward. The pass has gone astray. Caicedo. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. Garnacho. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Defending of the desperate variety. Played back in. Gusto. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Great reaction! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Pedro Neto with the short one. Gusto proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Caicedo. Garnacho! He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, they could be caught out here. Kluivert. Evan-Nielsen in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Climbs up big! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
James chooses to go cross-field. And here's Neto. Fernandez. Fofana gently done. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pedro Neto goes short. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Adley shifted upfield. Caicedo. Fernandez. Caicedo. Cucurella. Garnacho. Senesi. Aim forwards. Adams. Scott. Over to the left. That is lovely. And it's Adams. James, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Scott. Adams caresses it through. Truffert is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gusto. Caicedo. Fernandez. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Neto. Out towards the flank. Fernandez. Played with finesse. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Adams. Truffert. Adley. Oh, can he get onto this? Evan-Nielsen. Adley laid out to the left flank. Cook. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's played forward. Evan-Nielsen has found the net here, of course.
And it's Truffert. And here's Evan Nielsen. Fernandez. Garnacho. And reclaimed it in a trice. He is through here. Gusto. Oh, nice touch. There are a few waiting for it. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Neto. Garnacho. Fernandez. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pedro Neto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Araujo. Adli. Brooks. Senesi forwards and with intent. Adams. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Garnacho. James. Caicedo. Gusto. James. Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. Garnacho looking up to see who wants it. Brooks. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Fernandez. Gusto. And here's... Oh, shooting chance! Adli. Ah, looking to break at pace. Adams. Araujo. Brooks. Chalobah tries to clear. And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.